Heyo.
What's going on, football fans? And welcome to the week 7. Can't believe it's week 7 already. You Reg edition of Thursday Night
Isn't
Gridiron.
it crazy, dude?
I know, right? Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy with Danny Boy Reg. Danny Boy, my friend, how are you?
I'm good, man. How's it going with you?
Going well. It's going reasonably well.
Must be nice. Look, you still have T minus what, 3 days to enjoy a nice solid week of giant wins. Like, just throwing it out there. Like,
No, dude,
Bill's still flex.
I'm on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah. Uh,
Giant fans, you know I'm gonna say it. Dart's our guy.
yeah.
Dart's our guy.
Yeah. Who
Dart's
would
the
have
guy,
thought?
bro.
Who would have thought after last week, we're talking, the Eagles are they're gonna be fine against the Giants. Who would have thought we were talking about a giant win? Who would have thought?
I
Uh,
know, right?
yeah. But it's a new week 7.
Week 7, and we got an AFC North battle tonight
Mm-hmm.
between the
Steelers Bengals.
Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
This is gonna be um battle of the old. You have Flacco on one side, Rodgers on the other.
Yes, it's
And
the old man. It's a fight in the nursing home, Reggie boy.
exactly.
And they're
Uh,
fighting over what soap opera they're watching on TV.
yeah, exactly. Or which of their privates is starting to
Oh, right. Zinger.
didn't mean to get a little frisky, but
I'm glad it's okay to get a little frisky. But we're a somewhat family-friendly show, and if Mark and his kids are watching, we don't want him yelling at us over this.
I don't want to say the actual words that I would say because we are the type of family friendly. So I kept it
We're
PG.
like PG-13.
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll call it PG-13. Um, look, obviously Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's going to go
He
to Hall,
is.
and he has done a terrific job so far with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who would have thought, you put him with an actual team. Um,
Jets legend Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers.
But you see, this was my argument when he was with the Jets. The Jets don't have what the Steelers have.
No, they don't.
Successful. So I knew that Jets experiment was going to fail. But now that he's in Pittsburgh, yeah, you expect him to be better because he's with a better organization that's better built to win.
He's got
So
a better team.
exactly. And there's no country club bullshit going on. Have you noticed that there's no bullshit going on? There's none of this.
Mike Tomlin is a tough-ass mother effer.
Exactly my point. You weren't getting that with Salah. You weren't getting that with Ulbrich.
Because they were too busy cowtailing to Aaron Rodgers and bowing to kiss his
Exactly. To
ass.
his needs and kissing up to him and all that stuff. Treating him like God. Now that he goes to an organization where, okay, yeah, they lean on him for a lot. Let's be real about it. Aaron Rodgers is like Tom Brady, and then eventually what Patrick Mahomes is going to be like, where he is going to be the guy that everyone leans to because he knows he's a big leader, he knows he's a big winner, but it's not the type of vibe where we cater all of everything to the guy. That's a humbling experience for him. And now he's winning. So don't give me this crap about, oh, it would have worked with the Jets. Would it have worked with the Jets? I don't know. It didn't work for 2 years.
Hey, yeah, it didn't work for 2 years.
So just throwing it out there. Sometimes you just need to be in a better organization. And that's what's going on with him. So they have a matchup tonight, the Steelers against the Bengals. Um, I don't know what to say about Cincinnati, man.
So, but first, I want to ask about the Steelers. Where would you put them on a list of AFC contenders?
Well, they're up there because that division stinks. You
Oh,
know,
the AFC North is garbage.
was awful. You have your top tier quarterbacks out. Um, And right now, everything about the Bengals and the Ravens, um, everything's in disarray.
Well, as they are a good team, you get again, like you just said,
Cleveland's no good either.
everyone else is just they're doing good because they're in a shitty division.
Yeah, they're straight up garbage. Like it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and then a bunch of crappy under 500 teams.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Is Mike Tomlin proving the doubters wrong right now?
Well, we always knew the Pittsburgh Steelers as long as they field a good squad. And Mike Tomlin, he's another one that's going to go to Hall of Fame. You know, as long as they field a good squad and they have the coaching staff that they have, that they're going to be fine.
Beat a good, here's my thing. Beat a good team. Beat, I don't want to say Buffalo because, I'm just going to straight up say it. I don't care if Nate Moser hates me for this.
He won't.
Buffalo Bills are a bunch of freaking frauds. I'm saying it.
I think it's a bit of a stretch, but okay.
No,
Um,
and we'll probably fight about this on SIP tomorrow, won't we?
yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, we'll argue about that on SIP tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, beat a team who's very good right now. And then we'll talk if he's proven doubts. Because like you said, dude, the Steelers are in a crappy division. Burrow's out.
Mhm.
Lamar's out. So,
I mean, I'm looking at the schedule right now with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, they got a competitive game out of the Jets, who we didn't know they would fall from grace as fast as they did, but they beat them, right?
yes.
The Seahawks are a good team, so they lost to them. Okay, we'll give them that. Patriots are a good team. It was very competitive, but then they had the Vikings, who are banged up. Then they had the Browns, who are banged up. Now they have the Bengals, who are banged up.
You're playing teams who are banged up.
You know,
So, listen, Steelers, I wouldn't put them on a list of heavy contenders right now because you've been playing teams who are banged up.
you know,
You've
and
been
teams
playing.
that are not as good as because
Exactly.
you don't have the coaching.
So, no, Tomlin is not proving doubters wrong.
Yeah,
He's not. Mike Tomlin is just getting lucky breaks.
exactly. And there it is.
Sorry.
Now, I will give him credit that he's taken advantage of those big breaks because they could have lost those games. They could have lost to the Patriots. They could have lost to the Vikings, and they didn't.
I
So,
agree.
obviously, it's all about taking care of it. And look, they have a chance again to take care of business against a Bengals team.
Yeah, but
Bill,
this is a game that's not really going to prove anything, to be honest.
yeah, no, I mean, it's more to say for Cincinnati than it is for Pittsburgh because this is another week with Joe Flacco at the helm, and we're waiting to see how they could explode.
Should have they got a different quarterback than Flacco?
Well, what else is out there? That's my other question.
Exactly.
Look, obviously,
There's talk that the Giants might do away with Russell Wilson.
look, I would if I was the Bengals, I don't know what quarterback would have made sense. Would you maybe asking the Giants about Jameis? Would have made sense?
Either
Uh,
Jameis or Russell. I'm hearing rumors that Russell may be on the trade deadline, trade block.
that would be great for my fantasy team. You a
But
different
no,
spot where he could start.
I agree with you. Flacco is really the best option the Bengals have, and that's not saying much.
Yeah, and he wasn't that great. I mean, Cleveland's a terrible organization, but he wasn't that great in Cleveland to start the year. Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think for the Bengals, I think their offense is good enough where they can move the ball. So I expect it to maybe be a one-score game throughout. Like, it's not going to be a blowout. I'm not calling for that. Um, but I think they'll be competitive enough where it'll be like a one-score game throughout. But ultimately, it's about who can make the bigger plays. I just think the Pittsburgh Steelers right now have have the better team, the healthier team, and a team that can take advantage.
Yes. Now, what should the Bengals do with Trey Henderson?
I mean, let me agree with you. I don't know. What do they want to do?
Well,
Do they
let's see.
do they want to keep these people? Their season's not total. They're 2-4. You know, look, it's not totally out of reach. They have their schedule doesn't soften up, but these are winnable games coming up.
Yes.
I don't know. Like I just think sort of jumping the gun on killing the rosters is quite a stretch. Unless you know for a fact that you know nothing can replace Joe Burrow, and you're just gonna punt on the season, which I think would be a mistake.
Yeah, so I don't know what they should do with Trey Henderson.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I think like let's see what happens. He's look, it's a big defensive player, right? So,
Because he is inactive tonight, by the way.
but I mean, that's another thing. I don't know about trading him. Do they want to say? I mean, keep sitting him out because he's inactive, right? You just said so.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Rumors looking right now that the Lions might be looking at him.
I mean, if they really are serious about it, fine. But I caution. I want to caution the Bengals. If you make a move like that, trade one of your better defensive players, right? If you
Yeah.
make a move like that, you have to be confident that it's a lost season. Because
No,
what if
I agree.
well, because what if Burrow, makes a return? And look, it's highly unlikely, but what if he makes a return and
What
you're
if he does?
you're in the thick of things in the playoffs? Joe Flacco gets you far enough where you're right there, and Joe Burrow can get you past that threshold.
He can.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Now, another question. Now, okay. Are the okay. Is Zach Taylor in trouble, or because of Burrow's injury, does he get a pass?
He's fine. He's fine.
What? I agree. If Burrow wasn't injured and they were playing like this, I think Zach Taylor would be on the hot seat.
Yeah. Look, I think that it's unfair to judge because of the injuries to Cincinnati's team.
I agree. I think it's very unfair. Okay, what is your X factor for tonight?
Um, I think if Joe Flacco can feed the ball to anyone, move the offense. That again. Keep it at like one score, touchdown, field goal, game type of thing. That's important because you just never know. Aaron Rodgers is not prone. He's prone to mistakes. He's prone to mistakes.
I would say for I would say for whatchamacallit, I would say for Flacco, hit Jamar Chase. He's been having a bit of a resurgence lately, so hit Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
For Rodgers, hit Metcalf.
And for Pittsburgh, just make sure you make the big plays and take advantage when you can. It's up to the offense, it's up to the defense. So that comes down to coaching.
Yes. Yes, it comes down to coaching. So that's what I am Okay, so now, dude, time for rapid fire.
Okay.
I just made these questions up on the spot.
Copy that.
Ready? 2 minutes, go. Who do you say is more overrated, Buffalo or Philly?
None of them. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. If I had to pick, gun to my head, Buffalo.
Yeah, me too. I think that no, because if you look at their schedule, they just beat up on bad teams. They just beat up on bad teams. I'm picking Buffalo. Okay. As we all know, and this should have been on at the beginning of the show, but the NFL had its season firing with Brian Callahan from the Tennessee Titans. Reggie, what other coaches do you think could be let go before the season ends?
Aaron Glenn.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Not gonna happen, but it's not off the table. If it gets like really bad, it's not off the table.
I would say Mike McDaniel.
Okay, but here's my thing. I think he's gonna last the season, and then they're gonna fire him in the offseason. That's why I think it's gonna happen.
So you think McDaniel might get fired in the offseason?
Yes.
I just wish our resident Dolphin fan was here to. I just wish our resident Dolphin fan was here to give his opinion.
Right.
But yeah, those are my rapid fire questions. Okay, Reggie, let's end it here. Prediction for tonight.
I say Pittsburgh on top. 28-23. Something like crazy like that.
I'm going to say Pittsburgh on top, 27-21.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is our show for today. Reg, as always, thank you.
Of
Um,
course.
you want to know more? Go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blog, our history. Check out our podcast, available on all platforms. And don't forget to check out the Mothership Pod, Sports Insanity Podcast, which we will do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And check us out here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Where you can watch this show, Sunday Sideline Report, One to One, and many other things, all here on YouTube.
Peace and love, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Peace and love. And as always, thank you to the Dugout of Millwood for their sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
And stay safe. And